What's up, collective? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into another reading. One moment. All right, so I was shuffling and I noticed these cards fell out. So I said, let me start out the reading with this. Let me start the reading out with this here. This is a general reading for every sign. Okay, a lot of different messages are going to come out. Your message could be in the beginning, middle, or end of this reading. So you can definitely hang out for the whole reading so you don't miss your message. That is an option. Okay, there's over 2,000 videos on the channel that are timeless. Definitely don't hesitate to check out those videos. There's new readings on the channel. You may not be getting them in your feed. You just have to check out the channel right now because there's some reason why the videos are not coming up in everybody's feed. And whatever the reason is, I've relinquished it to God. I've given it to Jesus Christ. I don't care anymore. But I just want the collective to know that I am posting every day. You just have to check out the channel. It might be a little bit of inconvenience, but it's there. All right, collective. Let's get into this reading. It was a little concerning, so that's why I just pulled it. Okay, we have Two of Wands. We have the Death card. Something is ending for this energy that is possibly scared to leave the home. Two of Wands is someone scared to leave a location, hesitant, concerned, worried. They're worried. This fire Scorpio energy is worried about leaving somewhere. I feel like somebody's afraid they're going to have an ending. I feel like somebody's scared they're going to have an ending. Okay, a male or female could be significant. Something could be going on with handbags or something. Maybe the selling of them or something. It could be significant. Okay, but something is ending. Okay, and then we have this energy here. Anybody can be a fire, Scorpio, Virgo, Pisces, or Taurus. Anybody could be these signs, and you could resonate with this. Okay, but there's energy down here that's an artist. Okay, you could be an artist. You could be creative. You could be waiting for someone. Okay, you could be a single parent, just a single person. This looks like an older individual. Okay, but it seems like this energy up top here, this water fire energy, is looking to offer up someone's, whatever this is. You could be waiting for some, this person looks like they're waiting for someone, or looks like they're home waiting for someone. You could see something else, but they could be trying to sacrifice something like that. And maybe something you've created as well. So this individual is having some sort of ending. It's sad, whatever it is. Yeah, there's families coming together very soon or now, happening now. And this is important for the world. This is important for the collective energy. There's obviously a lot of people in the collective that want this and deserve it and have it. And I feel like, someone wants to take that. Let me put in my charger. Yeah, so let's get into this reading. Let's see what else comes out here. Give me more on this Death card. This Death card here. I don't know. It just had this weird feeling. I didn't expect it to come out so early. It was like the first few cards to come out. That's usually a red flag. Okay, so somebody is a little weak or very weak and scared of the Death card. Okay, it's extreme. Whatever it is, it could be illness. This person doesn't have passion about something anymore. Maybe offering up people and offering up families it's wearing them down. They're worn out by it. 46 or 64 could be significant. Okay, we have fallen angel. Again, we have this fire in reverse energy. We have fallen angel energy, temperance in reverse. Somebody who is just very low, maybe having a drinking problem. I've been picking up energy that's struggling with drinking, and they could be losing their home and their community, their person. Again, they couldn't cause something to happen here. In the background, they couldn't cause something to happen. Maybe this turmoil is what it looks like. Yeah. There's a lot of buildings in the background, so this could be significant. Right? The collective is creative, okay? And even if I'm picking up somebody who says I'm not creative, you know, something could have happened. They do this, okay? These groups, you know, believe it or not, they start early in the womb, okay? So there could be some people in the collective saying I'm not creative. And it could be because someone, you know, wanted that, okay? They're very anxious to know what's to come for people so that they can take it before someone can tap into it. Yeah, a Scorpio could have done this, okay? An air fire sign or a Scorpio could have done this to whoever that was, whoever said I'm not a creative. And then we have Capricorn and Scorpio here, okay? Constructing, again, with the buildings could be significant, okay? Gum could be significant. A smaller sibling could be significant, a younger sibling. I don't know, when I see this today, I see a younger sibling. And I'm emotional about it. So something could have happened to someone's sibling. Like, I'm just picking up a lot of loss right now, like somebody experiencing loss. And it's taking a toll on this person. But a Scorpio air fire could have taken some sort of ability you had very young. Even this young here, you know. Someone is feeling very giving. This card never comes out in this deck. This card, I think this is maybe the first or second time I've seen this card, and I pulled this deck so many times. So something is very significant about the collective feeling very generous because you know that you're going to receive some sort of, why can't I think of the word? They don't want us to get it. Justice. Yeah. They don't want us to get it because I know the word, but they wanted me to forget it. They don't want, this is how controlling they are. They don't even want us to say the word, but it's coming. Okay, so you could be feeling like giving, or maybe it's something that you need to do. If you've been feeling like it could be confirmation, because somebody could feel like, I'm picking up here, like somebody wants to give back because of something that happened with family. Something to do with family. You want to give back to a family or an ancestor. I even see this person being like an ancestor, like somebody just testing, like, you know, you walking by and it's like, let me test them, like God testing you. Let me see what they're going to do. Let me see what they're going to do. This could be happening to somebody. It's happened to me plenty of times. And I make sure I pass that test, you know. Yeah, and look, another confirmation. Like, I know this is somebody who's not in this situation, but they're like, they look like they are. Okay, so you could be experiencing something like this. Les could be significant. Les or Leslie or LES, one of these initials. What is this Hermit doing? This Hermit keeps coming out. They're investigating this energy that is robbing people of their gifts and their futures. This Hermit is doing that. And maybe I feel like this person they're in this situation, but they won't let go of this passion they have. It could be a Virgo fire. Yeah, they're investigating something. This is who this person really is. It's like, this person looks like they're undercover. They look like, you know, or maybe sometimes you feel like this, sometimes you feel like this, you know, but You release the devil, whatever this is. You're not obsessing. So this is giving you some clarity, whatever this is here. Again, it could be about a sibling or a smaller person. This person releasing the devil because they could not sacrifice someone. It's like somebody hurt someone, but they got nothing out of it, and they're having an ending. Okay, they have no protection from that energy that they offered up or thought they did. Okay, someone could be speaking publicly about this, and there's a like a little there's somebody with you. Okay, there's somebody with you when you're speaking about something, and it's protection. Black is protection. So it's like this person is safe when they're speaking. There's some sort of celebration that's coming up. Taurus, Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Aries, Cancer, Leo. Something is coming quickly, yeah. Because something is going to happen, and Ancestor is here to confirm. Okay, Ancestors are in the building, child. They all over. Okay, they've been showing up a lot. They take little breaks, but they've been coming out a lot in the upright. Because I find that when they come out in the upright, things are getting better. They don't have to get in. When they have to get in reverse, it's like this energy is resistant. They won't stop. But they're in the upright, so things could be softening or something. But some kind of celebration with friends is going to happen fast here. Okay, like it's going to happen so fast you might not see. It's just be like, it's going to be like a flash. NT in reverse or TN in reverse could be significant. Yeah. Something is because something is being done. This is also one of my God cards, okay? Even though it doesn't look like it, it's God sending down the fire quickly, okay? And if something could be going on with somebody's mind, their brain, okay? Something could be going. This looks like that image. I don't know if you saw it the other day, like that animal card that has something in their head, you know, something in the head. Something's going on. Why is this? Something is happening quickly. Somebody's gonna make a quick decision, friends or something, to release the devil or something like that. Because of God, some kind of wrath. Something like God is, I feel like God is instilling fear, but not a bad fear. You know what kind of fear I'm talking about. Because like the fear that makes you straighten up and stop, you know, being evil. Okay, because jail is here. Yeah, something's going on with prison or imprisonment. Yeah. Fire, Gemini is significant. Cancer. Somebody is going to be going to prison maybe for some kind of, you know, this card, they usually don't have any clothes on, the lover. So something is going on without the clothes on, and it could have something to do with sex. And somebody is suffering really bad. Somebody's suffering really bad. They didn't get what they wanted out of it. And it's suffering. Confirmation. So air, somebody with a lot of air placements, maybe, I'm not going to say how many, but just they got a lot of air in their chart. Okay, it's not, maybe some fire. So this is tough, you know. Yeah, they got to give something back that they stole. They're paying up. Seven of Swords. They have to change their approach. Some of them are going to have to tell the truth and just, and ancestor, I feel like there's an ancestor that's really has to take care of these children. Okay, there's 3 children here. I keep seeing 3 children. Okay, or young people, or the ancestor has to put them first because somebody did something here, and some kind of celebration needs to happen. It's like they're holding up something here. Yeah, the authorities are They could be sitting. That's what this person is doing. They're sitting. They could be looking at a mother here in reverse. See, more children in reverse. Something very ugly is happening, and somebody is talking about it, or they need to. Okay, somebody's gonna speak about it, and it's important because something is going on, and ancestors know. See, words in reverse, words in reverse. It's like somebody is not using their words. Somebody can't use their words. They can't speak. They could be struggling with their speech. Somebody stole their words with the Seven of Swords. Somebody took somebody's words or their ability to speak or communicate. And swords is about the mouth. It's about words. It's about, it could be, is one way of describing swords is the tongue, okay? So somebody did that, and ancestor is by that child's side, because you can't do that. You just can't do that. You can't hurt children like that. Something is going on. What's going on with the Chariot? What's going on? Chariot here. Something that they're making a quick decision, okay. Because they want this celebration too. Somebody in authority and who's going to have success here wants to celebrate something. There's something coming for this energy. And something is holding it up. They're sitting here thinking about something. They're pondering. Ace of Wands. Somebody be fire, Cancer fire. They're thinking about going somewhere. They have a plan. Something is going on with this. Whenever I see this here, there's somebody watching these figures here. There's somebody watching them, possibly through a picture, or some kind of witchcraft is going on. But they're trying to figure something out, and there's somebody watching them. Okay, this red and blue could be significant, but somebody's watching them. You're not supposed to be either. Nine of Swords. Yeah. And Ace of Cups. So it's like there's someone that's obsessed with this energy, maybe a mother figure in reverse, or this person that's suffering and imprisoned, or going to be. There's something going on with this High Priestess energy, this water in the upright, and this Pisces Aries, this water fire in the upright, which is who they could be targeting. They could be targeting Gemini and Capricorn as well. Okay. Or Cancer back here. Back here. Cancer is in the cut. Okay. This person just minding their business. Yeah. Somebody who's in a Nine of Swords, they're having agony. They're being haunted by what they've done. They keep watching somebody. This happy energy. They could be confusing the authorities, but the authorities know that they're gonna have success. But there's some kind of broken communication happening, maybe within this circle. Okay, maybe some have been. I'm seeing they've been abused by this coven group. Okay, I see some kind of abuse happening with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Something could have lost control. The wheel could have lost control. I know that I personally have been driving sometimes, and I know that somebody is cursing me from another car, and my wheels do this weird thing. When I stop, it'll start skidding, and the smell will come off the tire. So maybe something like that happened with a tire. This has happened to me. They shoot out these, whatever they're doing with their nonsense. Okay, people are doing it. You know, they're people, I believe, when you really have one of these groups after your family, they will follow you with spirits and go into people quickly around you. I've said this so many times before, and especially when you're on the road. Okay, I experienced this a lot. So something could have happened on the road. A book could be significant. A library, a bookstore or something could be significant. A cafe, somewhere where somebody eats, something could have happened there. But something's going up, you know, and ancestors are here. You know, some kind of money is owed. Some sort of protection over somebody's money or what's preserved or supposed to come for them is yeah, they're taken from. See, this child, these children have abundance. They have futures. Everybody has a future when they come here. And that's why they work so hard at stalking it. But somebody back here is suffering. They didn't know this. This person didn't know. They know now. And this is a very hard lesson for somebody. But there's some kind of broken communication going on, maybe between relationships in a circle or something. Like, again, what I see is them doing this to the authorities. Okay, what they do to us. And they could be thinking about something. Some of them could be hesitant. Somebody's waiting. Somebody in their dog. Somebody in their cat. You have a pet. Okay, and this is Taurus Aries in reverse here that is doing something to keep the... When I see this person here, I see somebody who's like in some kind of trance. Like they're just standing here. But they're supposed to be moving. The chariot's moving. But this chariot is still... They could be doing something or just kind of like... This Taurus Aries in reverse that can't go somewhere. They can't travel. They could be doing something to this person for their wish fulfillment. So it's like, I feel like the authorities have a dream, a wish come true. This celebration is going to happen. Even though this little hiccup happened, something good is coming. Yeah, this is a Knight of Wands in reverse. There's these knights here. There's somebody on the road. I just said that. There's somebody on these cars and moving vehicles. Okay, and there, it's like something's happening outside on the road or something. Okay. All right, so yeah, they're trying to cause some kind of loss. Five of Cups, my funeral card. They're stalking. Okay, I need to pull these. Okay, Robata and is stalking. All right, Robatas are stalking. Okay, because something is not happening public. They want some kind of public reward for something. They're not getting it. And they're stalking the future of people who are, because there's a celebration that's supposed to happen. Some type of celebration and gathering is supposed to happen that's good. And they're, you know, I see this Leo Virgo slipping out here. There's somebody that's hiding their eyes or something. Okay. Let's get one card out of here to continue the reading. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your views. Thank you for sharing the content collective. Thank you so much. Okay. Somebody's plotting. Plotting collective. Taurus, Gemini in reverse could be plotting. Somebody with these placements around you could be somebody's under the table. Who's this? Oh, we have a little story here. Under the table. Aquarius, somebody sees something about an Aquarius, and this Queen of Swords trying to get in between this Ace of Swords and this Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so these agents here, these agents of Satan, somebody looks very upright and trustworthy. Okay, but they're really this here. They're messing with this energy. They could be Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, which is in reverse. This is not a trustworthy person in reverse. They could be very aggressive. Excuse me. But somebody just left the energy. So there's some truth coming out here. They're trying to surround this person. Okay, they're trying to surround this person here. Okay, they could be plotting. But again, it's to get to their family and their Ten of Pentacles. Their longevity, their inheritance, their ancestry, children. All right. This is significant. Somebody's plotting on this energy every freaking day. They have nothing else to do. Nothing else to do. I was restraining order could be significant. A life partner, okay, could be significant as well. That could mean different things. Amsterdam or a place that starts with A could be significant. Capricorn in reverse. Something is lust only. Okay, this person who threatened the child could be lying or not here anymore. An aunt or uncle could be significant. Okay, they couldn't get some kind of charity or money with this lust only. Okay, they don't want a divorce or they don't want to separate from something. They're still stalking that energy. Okay, the feds know what they're doing, maybe in reverse, possibly, but we're gonna speak it into existence. They know, because someone could be under some kind of house arrest, or they want house arrest, or they don't want something going on with house arrest. It's not really my expertise, but you could know more about that than I do. But this is significant. Someone doesn't want the feds to know what they're doing. They could be tampering with the card. They could be tampering with it in reality. Okay, and that's why it's coming out like that. But, and I did see that the feds they look a little fuzzy, but there's clarity coming through with the Ace of Swords that was hiding under the table. I don't know. Sometimes cards flip all over and I don't see it. So this but they're surrounding the clarity. It's like you're getting clarity and they're surrounding you, trying to see what you know and trying to mess with it. Okay, they could be trying to make you lust here. Okay, because they're stalking. They don't want this to come out here. Okay, they don't want it. These cards almost are never in reverse because they wouldn't come out if somebody wasn't doing it. They're just saying that they're not. They're stalking. Okay, and that's how they could. This spiritual stalking is how somebody could have some sort of control if you're not aware. They could influence, okay, your thinking or whatever you're doing with your body. Okay, somebody doesn't want to divorce or separate here. Maybe this could be past, present, or future. Somebody could have auburn, red hair. Okay, a judge could be significant. A judge could be significant. Somebody could be going to civil court. This could be significant as well. They can't get some kind of money with the lust. They want to get money from lusting here. They're trying to make the collective lust. They could have done this to an aunt or an uncle so that they wouldn't get a divorce or something. So, this could be, somebody could want one. They could be, again, these could be lies. Use your discretion, and your discernment is pertaining to you. So definitely use it. Use it. Someone is trapped here. We have trap at the bottom. The feds know what somebody is doing here. Maybe with a place that starts with A. It doesn't have to be. It could be somewhere else. But somebody can't get money with this lust. They're trying to get, that was their idea here. Their idea was to get money here like that. But they can't cause loss of a sweet little child. Taurus, Aries, and Pisces could be significant. They're trying to curse something. Okay. They can't cause a divorce or a separation is what I see as well with lust. Okay, that was their little idea. Anybody could be these signs. This person needs a little, they're ready to promise something to someone. Okay, there's someone who isn't gaining anything from it behind there, but they're ready to promise to somebody. They've had some kind of coaching or tutoring. They have obedience, they have discipline, and they're ready to commit. Maybe this person didn't threaten a child, or maybe they're being stalked. Again, we have Taurus, Leo, Libra, and Capricorn could be significant. Okay, somebody doesn't see something here. They feel awkward. They feel awkward. Okay, they could be having nightmares because they want somebody to care for them and they're not having success at it. Again, Libra, Capricorn is significant. Sag, Pisces, and Virgo could be significant as well. The person doesn't see something is not known. They Because they can't make somebody sick. Okay, that's their strategy, is to make someone sick by cursing them, and maybe a child as well. Okay, Leo could be significant. All right, they're guilty and they've lost their fate. Whatever destiny they had, whatever fortune telling they were doing is in reverse. You know, they did something that was illegal. Again, we have Scorpio, Libra, and Cap. Okay, this is protest in reverse. Okay, somebody doesn't want, even though their mask is coming off, they're having nightmares, they're not succeeding. They don't want somebody protesting. Or somebody isn't, this blind person. Yeah. You have Gemini, that could be significant. Anybody could be these signs. Okay, somebody also won't be binded. Cancer, okay, they won't be binded. They will not submit to something because they know that they're going to have loss, and they know this is some kind of sick idea. Okay? So this feds know what they're doing, could be in the upright or in the reverse. Somebody can't indulge anymore because someone has obedience. Somebody is committed. They can't indulge off this person anymore. So now the feds could know what they're doing. You have Scorpio, that could be significant. Yeah, they can't offer anybody up. Nobody will, again, divorce, okay? So it's like somebody doesn't want a divorce, or somebody already, it looks like it's happening, because they don't want to be contracted. This is marriage. Okay, Virgo, Gemini could be significant, or Scorpio. So it's what it is. Okay, there's somebody that someone trusts here. It could be anybody, but they trust. Somebody doesn't want you to see this. Yeah, they don't want you to look at that. They don't want you to see it. There's no reason why that wouldn't show up clear. They don't want you to see this alliance, this trust, this love. Look, no matter what, they don't want you to see it. Leo could be significant. Anybody could be significant. They want you to hesitate. Okay, it's like they want you to look. That's what they want. They want you to persevere. This is what they do. All right, kind of they watch you. They watch us, and they want to see us succeed, and then they want to trap us and make us scared when we're really creative. And some of us end up turning our back to these people because we know we just need to focus. But they want to just see us. They let the collective do this, and then they do this. So you could be in a place in your life where you're doing well, and then all of a sudden, and that's when ancestors said, "No problem. I will stress this person out for you." Okay, someone isn't in jail for disturbing you. Not yet. Another card that should always be in an upright if somebody is disturbing the collective. This person that doesn't love themselves, they want some sort of memory that the collective has. I know I'm moving quickly, but this person is worried. They want you to worry, but the collective looks peaceful. Okay? This person is trapping themselves. They can't figure out what the heck's going on. They could have been doing good, and now it's happening to them because they did it to someone else. It's called karma. It's common sense. Again, Scorpio, Libra, Capricorn is significant. Saturn, Pisces, okay? Someone's not sick. They can't do it with the curse. It's not working. So it's gonna work on them because they had no business putting it out. It's just gonna boomerang back to them. And some of them, they keep doing it. Yeah, like that's how you know it's like really bad. They won't stop. So some of them don't stop. They don't have the ability to stop or something. They just keep doing it. So that's what it is. Someone could be gossiping. Okay, maybe about someone from a place that starts with A. Doesn't have to be. Okay, and this valley in reverse is, I just stuck myself in the nose with my nail because somebody is really concerned about someone knowing about this valley in reverse. It could be an Aquarius or a Pisces. Okay, some kind of email or text is relevant with this valley in reverse. They could be saying they love this person, and then somebody lost all their damn money. Okay, somebody knows an Apple employee just came out again. It doesn't come out a lot, so again, okay, it could be significant with an aunt or uncle. And somebody is like trying to make me pop myself in the nose because this keeps coming out. So it could be a job that starts with V as well. Okay, if it's not a valet, but this came to me just, you know, intuitively. Something happens, and let's see what else comes out. Again, if they would just get out the energy and stop stalking, but they can't figure this part of life out. They just can't get it. But God said, don't worry, because their sacrifices are going to be exposed. Okay, somebody's doing something for wealth, or somebody is wealthy and they could be doing spell work or some kind of sorcery on this person because they have wealth. Somebody walked away from someone. Okay, royalty could be significant. Somebody could be royalty. Okay, or just a couple. Someone lost their position and their title to this person. This maybe a woman did something bad. Something is illegitimate, or this relationship is distant or something. Someone wants you to be sorry for them. Like they want you to have remorse, but something is not worthy of your remorse. Okay, you could be healing someone. Okay, a doctor, a midwife, or a faith healer could be significant. Some sort of fire disaster did not happen. They couldn't cause it. With some kind of spell work in reverse, it's not good. Something could be significant about the West, okay, or indigenous persons. They could be hustling this group. Okay, somebody could be hustling this group here. The spell work. Something about this fire energy. Again, you know, mountain and volcano has been coming out, so something could be going on with that. This cult is in reverse. They're either, it could be having to relocate or something. They can't cause injustice. They can't give you payback or have revenge on the collective. You know, even though they did something hard. That's what they wanted to do. They wanted to shame the victim. Okay, but it's not happening. And then this here, they wanted to try to hide this from me because I barely saw it. So somebody wants to hide, you know, some sort of romantic love that's real. Okay, they don't want you to see it. Some of them could be so obsessed they want to try to use fire to destroy it in the physical realm. Okay, this is how obsessed these groups are with someone being together. Okay, someone is not talking about them. And that can make them feel bad or something. Because somebody's not talking about them or something like that. Okay, because they keep oppressing people. That's why. Look, they don't want you to see this either. Gotta call them out. So, somebody's eyes could be blurry as well. Something like that could be happening. Old age could be significant. Somebody could be stargazing and it affecting their eyes or something. Could be significant. A Cancer could be significant. They won't leave the energy. What does this energy want? They keep stuck in the collective. Cancer in reverse. Eight of Cups. Okay, maybe Cancer, Pisces. They need some sort of transformation. They want the collective to give them consolation in adversity. They're having adversity. God, the pleasure of man's children. Okay. EIL, or a name that starts with E, first, middle, or last name could be significant. Doesn't have to be. Aries could be significant. Ten of Pentacles, Virgo in reverse, and Wheel of Fortune. Okay, Metatron is after somebody here. They're busy trying to protect people's fortunes and advancements, their guides, their book of life, and maybe a Virgo could be doing something here because their success is fleeting with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. 30 36 or 63 could be significant. Aquarius in reverse. Okay, somebody's being reckless here. The exalting God. Okay, somebody wants to be exalted and worshipped. It's not happening. They need a new beginning. They could be bothering your scalp, doing something on your scalp or your hair. Somebody's obsessed with someone's hair and won't get out the energy. They need assistance with difficult and great undertakings. Queen of Cups here. They're trying to force a Cancer Gemini in the upright to help them. Okay, we have air, fire in the upright, and Pisces in the upright that could be going through this. Or maybe these signs in reverse are doing this to you. Okay, but this Cancer Gemini energy in the upright can redeem someone and help serve against enemies of religion and govern some sort of chastity. Strange. Next to children is two young, small individuals here. I don't know. These things are just in another, small. They're weird here. Page of Pentacles in reverse. It could be an earth sign in reverse trying to also do this. Aries could be significant as well. 13 or 31 could be significant. They're not getting someone's loyalty and allegiance. They're not getting their friendship, and they're not reconciling with anyone. They're trying to force someone to reconcile with them. This could be a child spirit. Okay, parents do teach their children how to do this. And lastly, we have Aries in reverse. There's a lot of Aries in reverse today. Okay, Gemini could be significant as well. Or you could be an Aries Gemini in the upright. Okay, and somebody in reverse is doing this to you. Mikael could be significant. Any name starting with M, P, V, I, E. Could be significant for this reading. The unto God. Look like unto God. Somebody wants to be like unto God. They want some kind of political authority. That's what this card is about in the upright. It's about political authority. Somebody wants it. They want you to give them safe travel and protect them against conspiracies. Yeah, okay. Yeah. They're living in La La Land. But our Wheel of Fortune is protected. Okay, there's angels protecting our Wheel of Fortune. There's nothing to worry about. These things are just... They're just doing Satan's will. That's what they're doing. This is... Not everybody's going to be good. That's what I've learned. Somebody could be getting a divorce. A name that starts with L or J could be significant. The name Jones could be significant. Jones. Somebody who's saying hi. F or W. Vowel. Okay. C, F, L, or I could be significant. Again, this S could be in reverse, first, middle, or last name. Something is BS here. High five could be significant. Hives. Thanks for confirmation, Lord. Okay, they're doing it right now to my face. So it's like this Cancer energy keeps doing this in reverse because they keep trying to pass these rashes, okay? And again, I'm not going to say it again because it's right here. There's no need for me to say it. Okay, they got to stop doing this. They're exposing themselves, and them cursing the video is not going to change anything. They're sick. These things are sick, collective. And I mean it that in different ways. It never works, and they keep attempting. Something about a fine. Something about a fine. A bin or bins could be significant. A sew-in. They're incompetent. Okay, somebody wants a sew and weave, and they're trying to. This is what I'm talking about. It's like they can't be serious. For those who don't know what a sew and weave is, it's a hairstyle. And it's like somebody is doing witchcraft for something. It's like, dude, just get a job and work. Like, just earn your money, you know? Collective. A festival could be significant. Webs. Okay, somebody's trying to do webs. Clean these out of your house and your car. Don't let these things sit in your house. This could, especially if you're seeing them a lot, it could be witchcraft. It more than likely is. Okay, somebody could have a beard, N or Q, first, middle, last name, N or Q could be significant. They could have did something to someone's sew and weave, binded to it, and remember, a sew and weave is something that you leave on your head for some time. So anything like this, unfortunately, these covens are going to try to attack it. I'm just going to put it like that. I'm not going to get any more descriptive because there's a lot of people that come to the channel and look for ideas and it ends up destroying their life. So some things I just don't go into detail about because they're just sick, you know. Sin is here. Shins. Shiny. Wesley, something, anything that sounds like that. Winnie. Fix. Someone needs to fix something. Hugh. Again, this V name, Vivian or Viv or something, a V name is significant. Win is here. Someone could want to win something, a bet. I can get the book. 1 second. Heavy. Something is heavy. Seven. Webster. What these covens try to do is see who you have remorse for. So you must be really careful with who you have remorse for, because what they'll try to do is force you into some sort of relationship with this person and try to use you through that person. So this could be significant. Best F. Okay, somebody could be trying to do that. Make you a best F, best friend. The letter I could be significant. 54, 55 is significant. Virgo or Libra could be significant. Somebody is an imposter and very powerless. I don't mean that sign. It could be, but only take what resonates. It could be a coincidence that I said that as well. Something is impotent, impractical, vague, inaccurate. Something to do with some sort of printing press, printing shop, some sort of print is very essential. It shouldn't be thrown out. Some type of print shouldn't be thrown out, or printing. An impression. Something is making an impression on someone, and it could be affected. Something could be affected if something happens to this print, a printer, some sort of printing press, newspaper, or something like that. Something is improbable and inappropriate and incorrect. Maybe it just needs to be fixed and improvised right here. Something needs to be improvised. See, I can't make it a rash. See that? So something is very rash and imprudent, okay? And somebody's being careless. Taxes could be significant. Tax. They want something to propel. They're trying to drive something. It's something is impulsive or thrusting, impure, unacceptable, inactive, inadequate, inappropriate. Somebody could feel this here, and they're sticking me in my fingers. These things are crazy. 1 second, please. An inanimate object could be significant. Something that's wireless and cordless. It could be unreachable or unattainable. Something could be black, the color black. But something is inappropriate. Something was inappropriate. And it says inauguration. Okay, so some sort of inauguration could be significant. Something inappropriate could have been happening with an inanimate object. Only take what resonates, please. Somebody could be trying to bind to you through your children. I'm not going to take any more out of the book right now. Somebody could be trying to bind to you through your children. Like if they can't bind to you directly, they can bind through your child. They could be trying to bind to you through your child. So definitely remove any bindings that people are doing to you from anybody, from anyone. Because sometimes children are unaware that someone is binding to them. Most children don't know this. Some adults don't know this. So keep that in mind, please. Something is the newest. Somebody wants the newest something. Something is finished. 5 years. Has been 5 years. When I said that, I see a child in reverse here. I'm sorry for anybody's loss. This privileged lady in reverse. Again, we have a house. Somebody could have lost a house. Somebody needs to go to court, it looks like. Something happened. Sag, Pisces, Virgo, Aquarius, Taurus could be significant. Somebody needs to go to court over a child, a woman in reverse, or a house that was lost. Some sudden wealth that was lost. Somebody could go to jail. Someone could... Okay, something is fine, or fine could be significant. When somebody's fine when somebody's fine when something happened or happens, or something's been happening and they're fine. Vin keeps coming out. Vinny, Vin, Winnie. Okay, excuse me, somebody just left the energy again. Whatever this is, they're stalking, okay, and they could be scared of some sort of ending happening, okay. Scorpio, Libra, Cap. I've said that at least 3 times in this reading. So this could be significant. Okay, Gemini could be significant. Someone is concerned about a court date or something going on in court. Something could be significant about a fiance. The word Chanel could be significant, or a name. Somebody's not in despair over a loss, and like somebody's concerned. Some sort of ending. Jumping on the floor, we have a mature woman. Okay, that could be concerned about how someone else feels about a loss of somebody or something. They're concerned about why you feel or why you're not in despair. Somebody could be wanting you to be in despair over a loss to sacrifice you. They want to sacrifice their relationship. Somebody. They're not in poverty either, okay? And they're in bad health and not getting any money. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's what these things want. It's like some of these things cause loss in your life, and they're looking at the collective like, why is that person not? Why can't I destroy them through somebody else? Somebody keeps trying to destroy the collective through somebody else. We got Gemini twice here, again, and we have Libra, Capricorn, and Virgo. Pisces, Cancer could be significant. You're not thinking about this person. Again, some sort of divorce is significant. And somebody could be concerned about being in poverty, but they won't be. They won't be in poverty when they get a divorce. They could be concerned about it and trying to cause loss for other people when they're going to be fine. Fine is here. They worship the devil, so they have problems. Scorpio could be significant, or Aquarius. Someone's still going to be together. They want you to think somebody is here when they're not. Somebody of high honor could be significant. And again, we have Judge. And I said this earlier, so this is confirmation. Something could be going on with a child in court. Again, Pisces, placements, Cancer. But this energy here is just not doing well. This is coming out repeatedly. Virgo, Aries could be significant. Their family's in reverse. And they need a message. They're getting a message about bad health, maybe from family or about a family, or they're waiting for a message. This could be somebody else's family they're waiting for. Okay, because they're looking to offer up here. No message and no change, because it's not going to happen. The collective is not going anywhere for these things. They want us to go somewhere for them. They could be doing things to the skin, to the water, the food, so that we're in reverse. This could have happened to someone. And they're saying, why isn't it happening to the collective? Why did it happen to this and not them and this, that? Somebody just really wants to destroy an entire family. And they're sick. One card out of here. Somebody's having change. Somebody's making change. It could be moving somewhere. Somebody could be moving. Some sort of major change is happening. Okay. I also see somebody that's going to be living in their car. You know, again, I don't wish that on anybody. I'm reading cards here. Okay. Reading cards. A moment. This Cancer in reverse is out of control. It's crazy. Yeah, somebody's doing energy work in reverse. It's not working out for them, and it's not good either. Aries could be significant, 22. Okay, they need to read or learn something here. Somebody could be abusing someone, so they're leaving a situation. Use your hands as my undercover abuse card, okay? They look innocent, but they're doing something with their hands that's not good. Leo, Gemini, anybody can be Leo, Gemini, or Aries, okay? Somebody is not spending time with their friends, stalking people with tarot, or just pulling tarot, or doing some kind of nonsense that they should not be doing. I just feel like they're doing nonsense here. You could see it as something different. Again, Aries is significant. Okay, music in reverse is back out. Soak in a bath. Okay, so there's something going on with the bath here and the soaking. Something not good happening, probably with water spirits in the tub, okay? And somebody's not using music, or they need to take a break from the music and read. This could be significant. Again, you could see it, how it resonates for you. Again, we have 1010. Libra Cap is significant. Someone cannot interfere with your sleep anymore. Okay, they could want you to do something with your hands in the tub or something. Or they're doing something with their hands in the tub and it's not good. Maybe with animals, an animal could be significant. Okay, somebody's not, again, they're not doing certain things. This is back out again. They're not doing something with crystals or stones or stone worship or something to do with that. It's not happening anymore. And this person could be, you know, again, we have Scorpio and Sag, Pisces, and Aquarius. Somebody could be wanting someone to do that. They just said, go sit in the bathtub. Go take an innocent bath. Go put the kids in the tub. It's so innocent. Don't you want to do that? But then I see something, this person doing something with their hands somewhere else. They're somewhere else doing something with their hands. Some kind of witchcraft or something. Okay? Because somebody's not doing something with the okay. So it's like somebody stopped doing something, and maybe maybe they love animals. Maybe they're doing something nice with animals. It's not in reverse. They're doing something nice with the animals. So they say, go take a bath so I could take your intuition. Somebody is really stalking the collective. Okay, they really need a change in their life, and it's like the collective is doing the right things here, or something different, right? And there's somebody behind there trying to fucking get it. Okay, maybe in the sleep. Okay, saying go to sleep, take a bath. These innocent things, these innocent acts. But somebody's back there with their hands doing some garbage. They need a change, or they in their car sleeping. Okay, they can't connect with somebody's ancestors or something. Yeah. Somebody's looking for someone. Okay, these could be angels, and this could be anybody. Okay. That's good. Okay. And they could be looking for this person in the spirit here. Okay, fire sign could be significant. Or water sign. Okay, they don't want somebody to clear their energy, or this person's not doing it. Somebody stopped doing it. Okay, somebody could have stopped cooking. These are all things that the collective should do to maintain a healthy lifestyle. And somebody is like trying to take that so that they could sacrifice this person. Stupid. Somebody's still nourishing their temple though. Okay, 11 could be significant. 83 or 38, 32, 23, 10, 1. Pisces, 3 could be significant. Someone is being blocked from disturbing you. A Leo could be significant. Somebody cannot create, okay, a way to maybe do something to your body, or stop someone from protecting you in the spirit, or stopping you from connecting with a fire sign or something. You know, maybe they don't do this anymore, and they can't create something. It's like somebody just, their life is falling apart because they're doing the wrong thing, and then they just keep stalking people who are doing the right thing and trying to take from them. They don't want you to cook. They don't want you to clean your energy. This person it's like they just want for you. They want to want for you. They want to take from you. They want to live for you. Their work is in reverse. They're not getting no work in reverse here. I hear sirens in the background. Somebody could be going to jail. Okay, maybe somebody bakes. Okay, somebody want to bake something. Somebody could do this for a living. Okay, and they don't want this person to make a vision board because they want their vision. So they could have did this to somebody. Taurus or Gemini could be significant. Anybody could be these signs. Okay, somebody is breathing deeply. Okay, and this other person again wants you to stop cleaning your space because it's like when you don't clean your space, something could happen to your breathing. Because these energies and you got to clean your space of the energies that can affect your breathing. Somebody say, stop cleaning, stop creating art, stop cooking, stop, because I can't get to you. Okay, because you're too strong, collective. Okay, again, Gemini is significant, or Virgo. Somebody wants a massage in the collective as well, okay? Something is finished. FedEx could be significant. Again, that could be a coincidence. I don't know, but something is finished. All right, one more deck, and close this reading. 101 could be significant, maybe a class. All right, we got choices here. Okay, 7 of Cups. Scorpio could be significant. Somebody has choices. Somebody could be having daydreams. They could be having illusions about their future and what they want to do and trying to manifest something. And then again, we have 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So, you know, you might not want to work with someone, okay, because they're unconscious. 4 of Cups. Okay, water, earth, it could, you know, in reverse could be trying to bind to someone's choices, again, to offer them up, release them to themselves, or sacrifice them. Okay, but we can see it didn't end well. It's not going to. Someone really needs to stop bothering people. Something is finished. It has been finished. Something has been finished for a long time. Felix could be significant. Felix? Her name starts with F. 10 of Wands here. Somebody's burnt out and finished. Completion, yeah. The truth is coming out, okay, about this Knight of Cups energy, Scorpio, Libra. The truth is coming out about this, you know, why someone doesn't work with them or something, or doesn't earn with them. Doesn't want to. Again, that somebody could have sacrificed themselves here. Okay, Taurus, Pisces, fire could have sacrificed themselves by coming for the collective. And they're finished, has been finished. Emperor here, okay, finishing things up. Okay, this strength here and happiness, 4 of Wands, positive fire energy finally coming out. Okay, we have this Virgo that could be bothering this Emperor energy. Okay, somebody who's old, wise. Not old in a bad way. Old is not bad. Just older, wiser, has authority and strength. Okay, you're not supposed to mess with this energy. Leave them alone. If somebody keeps doing it. Capricorn in reverse could also be significant. They keep exposing themselves. Somebody keeps masking up as this person or invoking this person. A fire sign in reverse, fire Virgo in reverse keeps doing this and masking up as this person in the energy, maybe towards this positive Aries energy or Leo, Scorpio energy, because they want to get them. Somebody's hurt here, okay, for doing something over and over again, but they won't stop. They keep avoiding some kind of fear, which will make them stop doing something. They keep coming back. 6 of Swords in reverse, Aquarius, fire, Virgo in reverse. Can't create something. They're not an artist, but they want to be one. Okay, they're under judgment. This person could be very, ugh, okay? Just like that, okay? And plotting with this Taurus Gemini who came out earlier. This person just won't stop doing it. These groups won't stop doing this stupidness. Yeah, this is all they seek. It's our happiness and love and fulfillment. Something has been finished. As you can see, they're not happy about it. They're stuck. Their spirit is stuck in an animal. They're suffering. Somebody keeps, you know, this Queen of Cups in reverse here really keeps bothering. Cancer, Gemini, Libra. Again, in reverse, these are tough placements. This person cannot ground. They can't find stability until they take it from someone. They just stalk people who are stable and obsess about them and try to force themselves onto them. But it's not working. They end up in the pigs. Again, this Cancer, Gemini, and this Virgo, Libra in reverse. No amount of stalking can help this energy. Ancestors keep coming after them. They're not going to stop coming after this energy until they stop taking the family or trying to. Again, they keep stalking the ancestor. So now ancestor is in reverse. I just said they were okay in the upright. And now they have to get in reverse again because they just keep seeking what ancestor has for the collective, what God has for us. And what somebody of authority has as well. This Emperor energy. Okay, this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. God is warning these groups that keep coming after us. Ten of Swords is, like this visual of Ten of Swords is, I don't even like to show it on the camera. Okay, so collective. You already know. We already know. It must stop. God is not going to allow this energy to do this to us. And they're not understanding that. Like they're thinking God will allow them to continue to do this. They're thinking this. Seven of Swords in reverse and Three of Wands in reverse. This person is not able to plan anything. This fire, air in reverse. Because they're going to come clean. They're going to tell the truth. Something is not well about this person. They don't look well. They're being watched. By the heavenly realms. They're being watched by the skies. The skies are watching them. This demon is not saving them. They're crying. They could be worshiping dogs. In the dog. Transforming into a dog or something. They're going to come clean. The truth is going to come out. Moon in reverse energy. It's just, it is what it is, collective. We must keep praying and invoking God and the angels of the Lord every day. Every day. So that, let me get more white cards. Finish this off with some white cards. So that we have spiritual help continuously every day. Again, Capricorn is significant. Santa Barbara keeps coming out. Now it's coming out in the upright. So somebody could be in reverse. It was coming out in reverse a lot. So somebody could be saying this person is not in reverse. Okay. A B or S name. Somebody has a daughter. Okay. They're going to be confessing something. Let me take what resonates. Okay. Somebody's hiding evidence. Okay, LGBTQ plus could be significant. Somebody could see this. Somebody's not saying I can't see you anymore. This could be significant or random. Okay, looking for witnesses. Somebody who you showed me something new about myself in reverse. Okay, this is maybe somebody you didn't show them something new about themselves. Okay, somebody is having intercourse. This could be significant for someone. Apollo or a name that starts with A in reverse. Okay, it's not malpractice. Somebody could have said it is, but it might not be. Millions are watching someone, so maybe that's why somebody's jealous. And they're doing something with the nose. They keep bothering somebody's nose with spirits or nonsense. Okay, bail. They need to offer up here. Okay. Okay. A bearded man could be significant. Somebody was contacted by demons, maybe a sheriff, maybe. When you take what resonates, they're watching you. Okay, Okay, somebody's not violent and ancestors are haunting them. So someone's not committing crime, but they could be getting watched. A blonde wig could be responsible for making somebody do that. Gemini in reverse placements. A co-worker could be significant. Somebody is manipulating signs and synchronicities around you. Somebody who works with you. Killer key cat. Okay, somebody could want to do this to someone's cat, or this could be some kind of demonic cult that worships cats or obsessed with them. Maybe they don't exist anymore, they don't need to. Some sort of cremation process. A psychiatrist is in reverse because of some group. Someone's a fugitive now. BA could be significant, or AB. E could, somebody whose first, middle, and last name started with E could be in reverse. Okay, maybe somebody who thinks that age is just a number is in reverse, as well as the psychiatrist. Somebody's attracted to someone inside and out. Stripes in reverse. This person couldn't heal. They needed a baby. Something may have happened to a newborn baby, or somebody's attracted to this energy. Is there a psychopath? Libra, Capricorn in reverse, significant. Somebody couldn't get a hotel room, so maybe somebody let somebody stay somewhere. Some sort of insurance policy fraud somebody's interested in. Bookshelf in reverse. Something is not happening on the bookshelf. They can't do something. Some sort of attempted unaliving. Somebody cannot do using their bookshelf. And witchcraft. Someone's an ex-lover of someone here. The 7 months pregnant person may be in reverse. They need to cleanse their space. Some accident happened. I'm sorry for anybody's loss. Okay, they were using somebody's birth certificate and social security number to impersonate them. This very immature person. Somebody at 6 months might be in reverse. Something that didn't happen in 6 months. They weren't terrified though. They weren't scared. Somebody is still with the X in the 3D. Okay, and their feelings are real. This could be significant for someone. The letter O could be significant. Someone needs someone back. Virgo could be significant. 81 or 9. AO could be significant. Somebody's subpoenaed here. They can't make payments, maybe to stay out of this situation or another situation. They shouldn't do something. Psychic could be in reverse. They shouldn't do this. Maybe people who can't get a hotel room or something happens. Somebody could be making this happen to someone with spell work and controlling of someone who reserves hotel rooms so that somebody can't be safe somewhere. I feel like somebody did that. I see somebody can get a hotel room, but somebody couldn't because somebody subpoenaed and they're upset. And they need them back and they're jealous of them. Okay, they're not dry humping with them. Some sick ass, telepathic nonsense somebody's doing here. Roof in reverse. Okay. They're saying somebody wasn't kidnapped on the roof. Maybe they were. I don't know. Something isn't dry. Maybe it was raining. A narcissist. Okay, stalking several people and they don't know what time something is happening. Something about a piano. A stolen car could be significant. I reverse all your hexes and curses in the name of Jesus. Go back to your sender and destroy them in the name of Jesus. That's what they're doing, They use animals to do this. Okay? Something about coffee and tea shocked somebody. A fireplace and a stolen car could be significant. These could be places where they're binding spirits. Okay, your tea, your coffee, your fireplace, your stolen car. Somebody's shocked. This is shocking. Don't do it though. Like they keep doing it. And okay, UI or IU or ICU in reverse. They can't see somebody or something. Or somebody's not in the ICU. This could be significant. Okay, so there's a lost child somewhere. Place that starts with M could be significant. Okay, they're hiding money from someone. A white car could be significant. Somebody is fake. Okay, they need to love on themselves. This fake person. Utah or a place to start with U could be in reverse. Okay, because it's some kind of sexual act. All hexes and curses go back to sender in the name of Jesus. Go back to all your senders and stay with them with the blood of Jesus glue. Stick to them. Charisse could be significant here. I love your ass. Somebody could be saying this. Big nose, little nose could be significant. People could be stalking through animals. As you can see, this happens. The obsession is serious. Again, Apollo, this could be a pet. Okay, somebody could be looking for witnesses for an A name in reverse. Something happened on the roof. Like I knew it did. Okay, to this A person. It could be anybody. Virgo in reverse. Male to female or female to male could be significant. Something is not a closed case at an airport or shouldn't be. Somebody should be subpoenaed. Somebody doesn't have a daughter or they did have a daughter. Liquor store could be significant. Has D in reverse. Somebody doesn't have D. Maybe a penis or something like that. Sure. Somebody's, again, attracted to someone. They really care about them. And they're not harassing someone online. Okay, they don't do this with underage persons. And somebody's ex is cut off. So somebody's committing here. Okay, and this fugitive could be, okay, reversing people. Stalking a doctor, a psychiatrist or something here. Lying about it. Keeping stuff a secret. Vandalizing their car. Okay, somebody didn't quit school. They could have said they did. Somebody is the father of someone. This came out earlier. A county sheriff is significant. Somebody's trying to possess underage persons because they can't pay something and nobody's watching them anymore. Like they're not popular. Six of Wands in reverse. Okay. Somebody lost a parent as well. Again, coming clean. Okay, Aquarius and fire. They won't rethink their approach. They won't do it. And the next thing is to, someone's delirious. This is delirious. Again, subpoenaed to go to court. LGBTQ plus could be significant. Charisse in reverse. Somebody was maybe lying about this, or it could be a sh name. In the beginning, middle, or the end of the name, sh, this sound. Okay, this person could be in reverse. Somebody could need to tell the truth about something. Okay. Again, Utah is significant, or a place that starts with U. Something is not fake about something. They don't love somebody and they're not doing it. They could be lying. Okay, this person contacted with demons, doesn't laugh and play anymore because nothing is funny about this. Okay, maybe a baby in reverse. Something could have happened at 3 months. Someone needs to cleanse their space. Or is. Fleeing vehicle, sunglasses could be significant. Okay, a warlock, male cousin is watching you. Controller, somebody is controlling with the abuse. May 7th could be significant. Somebody doesn't want to have makeup sex. Okay. But someone's not ignoring this karmic family member that wants to do this. This is very specific. L could be significant. Okay, they're hiding this from you. A baby, someone, and money. Somebody's hiding a baby and money from someone. It could be Aquarius fire in reverse doing this, maybe. Past, present, or future. One more card, and I'm going to close this reading. 121 could be significant. 211. Okay, I trust you in reverse. Somebody doesn't trust someone. Okay, so because they don't want to be subpoenaed. Somebody's being subpoenaed. They just don't trust someone. Okay, they're sleeping with someone who is out for them. They're not understanding English. Somebody is being betrayed. This came out yesterday. It's coming out again at the end of the reading because maybe somebody is hiding it. Wine could be significant. Wine. Vibe. An X could be significant in this reading. Him. A basin, or a basin could be a place. Shine. BMW could be significant. His BMW, his ex, his ex. His ex is in something. Okay, I'm going to close the reading here, collective. I'll see you on the next one.